Forex, this is Naeem Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade, and welcome to our daily fundamental video analysis. In today's price action, once again there is this pessimism among investors because of the increase in geopolitical tensions between the two biggest economies of the world. Of course, I'm speaking of China and US. Now, we know that the Donald Trump or Trump administration has been consistently increasing tensions by poking China. Now today there's a major headline came out which said that Beijing is going to sanction a major company, the US company called Lockheed Martin, because they sold arms to Taiwan. Now remember, yesterday the US also said that China increasing its territorial or its territory in Southeast China is unlawful. So that was going to prompt some sort of a reaction from Beijing, because this is China, this is not Iran. That's something that we talked about extensively in our daily research. But investors are very much paying attention and are very much concerned about this, and this is the reason that we're seeing very abysmal price action for the European equities. As you can see in the chart, we're seeing the downward trend for this particular index. And why is that? Because there is lack of confidence. Of course, it is not about geopolitical tension. It is also about the earnings season, as we've discussed previously, because today it is all about banking stocks coming out with their earnings, and investors are focused on how JP Morgan stock is going to perform, how Citigroup stock is going to perform, Wells Fargo stock will perform, because the common element among all the US banking stocks is the losses provision, right? So are we going to increase that? Are we going to see increase in these loss provisions, or are we going to see that yes, okay, some of them we are taking it back and then there's some improvement in those loss provisions? But one thing is for certain, and that is consumer spending over in the United States is still very much subdued, and that is likely to have an impact on these banks' earning. Having said this, the silver lining with respect to the US banking stocks and with respect to the earning is that, of course, with the geopolitical tensions and with lockdown, the national lockdowns or the local lockdowns, constraining the reopening process, we've seen enormous amount of volatility in the equity market. So that should have positive impact on these banks' earning. So perhaps we could see some sort of a positive influence on the overall earnings outlook that we are going to get from these banks. Let's see how that will pan out. But one thing is for sure, this is going to set the tone for the banking stocks, especially for the rest of the quarter. Any pullback for these major stocks could be the opportunity that investors have been waiting for. That's all for today. See you guys tomorrow.